They fail the CPA exam not because they don't understand the CPA exam, but because of their negligence and their ignorance, which make these students to fail for exam, right? So let me take this just a bit. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that most CASNEP student, this is terrible. People taking exam for more than 5 sittings. Me myself, I have friends whom we started together, but they are struggling with this CPA. CPA is not something that you can choke with. If you try to show CPAs that you know much better, then they can show you even them they know much more than you know, right? So that is not the worry, and that is not the way to go. As your teacher, as your lecturer, as your mentor, I should advise you on how should you escape that trap, instead of retaking it, doing it again. You see, it doesn't matter. It will take how long for you to pass that paper, but there's two factors which, as you don't take the right measures to pass that paper, there's two factors which you don't take into place. Number one is time. Number two is the cost. And this thing will affect you. Especially time is what will affect you most. So it can take you like I've seen some friends have sit for that exam for more than, I think this one is the sixth sitting. So you can see that sixth sitting, even though they currently the sitting in a year there are 3 sittings, but previous it was just 6 months. So assuming we are in that grace period of 6 months, and you are taking it and retaking it again, so it can take you like 3 years for only one paper which you are getting retake each and every now. It can take you 7 years or even 4 years, 3 years, 5 years to finish that paper, right? So you have a problem of completing the CPA studies, and also you have a problem on looking for a job, because the more you spend time studying CPA, the more time you will spend also looking for attachment, practical experience. Because what matters in the field is academic, which it is first consideration. You should have academic qualification, either become masters or any business administration, and then thereafter also we will going to look at to evaluate the practical accounting experience. So kama spent if you have spent 5 years doing one unit in CPA exam, and then you come in the market also you spend another 2 years looking for attachment and internship, so this course will not bring the return on value, or there is no time value of money. So it is good to see where have you stuck. If it is on the part of on the exam, because there are some other people they are working. I'm not saying all those who do PASNEP or the CPA exam they are not working. There are those who are working in the field, but they have not finished the CPA, which also it prevent them from the promotion, because if you want to be promoted to be you can't be a CFO, the chief finance officer, if you don't have the CPA. So you can see on your table you have enough experience, but now there is a job promotion, or you want to look at for, to go to look for greener pastures, but this CPA is the one which prevent you. Leave alone the masters and the PhD. That one you can get it within some few years, 2 years you have done with that. But now this CPA is the one to which it has the challenge. And let me know in your comment section if you have done with the CPA, and how did you manage it. If you have not done, let also know in the comment section which section are you in for the CPA studies. Me, I did my CPA exam. I started from the diploma level, and even if I give you my custom number to inquire, I didn't never get even one refer, even a single refer, because me, like for now the semester is starting. So even as people wait for exam, even me, I was starting reading before even exam is out, because I was sure that the exam, I will not fail that exam. Why should I fail if I started reading early before even the classes, and I cover what is expected from me according to the syllabus? Then why should I wait for exam to come so that I can go to another step? If you can call my my MA lecturer, we started MA even before, we don't know when will be the result announced by this exam body. Because of that trust and belief, because I did my best. So it is good to give your best at the beginning of the semester. That is the first strategy. I know most of you, maybe you are hustling to get school fees, to get what and what, but as you hustle, give more time also to this study, so that you don't find that you are putting more resources and you can't see the value in it, and you can't see the value in it. So make sure that if you are a working class person, take a timetable of early morning classes. Prepare yourself in early morning classes, so that or early morning session, so that you don't distract your studies, and also you don't distract your work, right? Because I remember most people, you find that in the line time, I have 30 minutes, I want to come to study with this 30 minutes and then to go back to job. That is waste of time. Coming 30 minutes line time, which you should take your lunch seriously and relax, then you are coming to school, I want to take this 30 minutes to study this and this. No, at that point you are not getting anything. Because your mind is not stable. As you read for that 30 minutes, I don't say that minute is not enough, but as you read for that 30 minutes, your mind still in your boss complication. Maybe your boss want this at 2 p.m., your boss want this at this time. So you have just opened the book, but your mind is not here. So that is the one way of failing. So it is good, even if you wake up from 5 and then take that 1 hour, study for that 1 hour, and then you go do your work. So in short, what I'm saying is that you read, do revision when you are fresh. You don't have a lot of distraction in your mind, right? And if you do so, it will help you to cover every content in CPA studies. So it will help you to cover every topic, because examiner test every topic, whether it is which topic. Even like financial reporting, they have a lot of topic, company law, a lot of topics, but they test each and every topic, right? So if you are that kind of a person who struggle with 30 minutes, will you cover the whole topic, right? So you see, that is the one reason why most of the students, they fail these CPA exam, because of what? The syllabus coverage. You don't cover what is expected from you, and what you have covered, You don't even also again understand fully because you are reading in a rush mood. Let me do this in 30 minutes, I go back to work. No. So you see, in that case, you have not mastered the content, right? So make sure that you master the content. And another reason also most of you fail this CPA exam is not that you don't know, it is your ignorance. You like computation papers, like the likes of financial reportings, the likes of management accounting, the like of taxation. You like those papers. Do not knowing that even if you pass these computation papers without passing this theory paper like leadership and management, you will not get certificate. You will not get certificate. So it is good to balance all these units. So don't give more time to financial reporting or advanced financial reporting and leave leadership and management. You can take that leadership and management for more than 5 years, which you will find that the CASNEP or those body they will give you back the all the unit for that semester. So make sure allocate time, enough time for each unit, because if you don't pass in another one, we regard that one as fail also. So make sure that you allocate each time. And this theory paper, don't read it like a Bible. This is not the story of Moses and who in the Bible, right? It is about opening your mind, having the mind of a business owner. I'm talking of leadership management. When you are answering the question regarding the leadership management, you put yourself in the shoes of the owner of the business, not as a student of accounting, but as an owner who own ABC company, right? Because you will answer the question as the director of the company, as the manager of the company, and as the owner of the company. So your mind should open to the external forces of business in the economy, not just limited to what is in that book. What am I saying this? Take for example question 1 for leadership and management. That question 1, it takes 40 marks. That 40 marks is for a specific company. This specific company, they will test the corporate governance of that company, right? The composition of the directors, the role of the directors in that company, the financial controls, the financiers of that company. So you see, it's not just like it is something like for students. So you put yourself as the owner of the business, and once you answer that question correctly, then the other one is very easy because you will be asked the principles of Henry Fayol. You list them. You will be asked the objective of something, which that one you can pass you can get it very easily. But if you fail question 1, that one is very challenging. Also, you make sure that you're reading a lot about the what is happening in the market, and in terms of compliance. You can get a question for environmental audits, right? So that one is for compliance. You can get the one for CSR, the corporate social responsibility. So there are so many, guys. I'm saying so let's give a like to our video. That's what I'm just requesting your likes, not everything else, and also those who have done with CPA. I know maybe there's some who are watching us but they have done with CPA. And another thing which you should take as a graduate of the CPA or any accounting course is the short courses. So don't be idle. Don't let your mind settle for less. Don't let your mind settle for less. Go for higher. And if you go for higher, they also demand higher, or they also demand high, right? So consider doing these short courses like data analytic papers. Data analytic papers, they are good. It help you because if you get a job for the senior level position, then most of your work is not your data entry. Most of your work will be what? Analyzing data and giving recommendation, giving report on analyzing the data. And for you to be good in analyzing data and coming up with good observation and report, should be good in data analysis. And as accountant, I don't recommend you go and learn those complex data analytic papers. No, you only need a simple tool for data analysis as an accountant. That is Excel. Try to put yourself in much use of Excel. That is just for data analysis. And then if it is for presentation, then consider looking for PowerPoint. PowerPoint is so powerful in terms of presentations, right? So you do analysis in your Excel. After doing analysis in your Excel, put graphs, put pictures, pivot table, right? Do formatting, headings, and yes, headings, the total, right? Once you have done that, you copy that data and paste in PowerPoint. So PowerPoint is when you're going to present, you will be using the slides. So you present it in form of slides. So that's what you should consider doing if you have done with CPA or accounting courses. But even if you have not done it, consider doing that courses. Even if employer is not asking you, have you done this data analytic or are you good in Excel? The kind of job or the nature of your work will ask you without your boss asking you, because you will get a lot of voluminous of data. You don't know where to add. You have bank reconciliation. You don't know what is in that bank ledger. You don't know what is in that bank statement, and you have to give out a report. So if you don't know the knowledge of the likes of VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, the sum if functions, then you can take the whole day reconciling one statement. Assuming now the company is an head office company, they have sub branches, and maybe the reconciliation is being done in the head office. You are the one handling that reconciliation. The bank has more than 5 banks, major banks account. So it will be a big role for you. So in short, I'm saying do the data analysis for the benefit of yourself, not for the benefit of the employer, right? So that is it all about today. Right now, I'm going to have a class for the practical accounting, which we teach the filing of return, how to do bookkeeping, how to do the compliance, the file return, everything which you need as a for you to master the practical accounting. And I will end the live meeting so that I can be able to join the class. You can also comment there if you are interested in joining one of our practical classes. We equipped you on what is required in the market, so that you don't just go to school reading this without understanding. So keep in touch and comment on there. So thank you guys.